So let me start by telling you a bit more about Crowdo, who we are, our ambitions for the Malaysian market, and later, my co-founder Nicola will go on to explain more about the product itself. So Crowdo, our mission is to connect Asia's top startups, many of which we believe will come here from Malaysia, with a borderless community of global investors. We're positioned distinctly as a regional operator offering a full suite of crowdfunding solutions, equity crowdfunding, and also debt solutions as well. Our equity crowdfunding platform, the easiest way to understand what it is, it's an online, community-driven financing platform. The value that we're giving to startups is simplified fundraising and borderless access to investors. The value that we're giving to investors is a single destination for pre-qualified deal flow. That's what we're out to achieve. Now, it's not just a website, it's not just a product. There's a dedicated, passionate, and experienced team behind this. The co-founders, Nicola and myself, we bring over 30 years of combined experience from the fintech sector, from banking industry, consulting industry, and also the private sector as well. Crowdo also has one of the largest organizations here in Southeast Asia. We have offices in Jakarta, Singapore, and now here in KL, right? And I'm absolutely delighted to also share that we're building up a local team of passionate and very talented Malaysian team members here. Now, we don't think of ourselves as a standalone player which is going to change the world. Every market that we participate in, we align ourselves with tier 1 players, right? And making sure that we're going to maximize the markets that we participate in. Here are our partners today. Multimedia Development Corporation, which is providing insight into the ICT sector here in Malaysia. We have Platcom Ventures, which is giving us access to IP-driven businesses which are being born out of Malaysia. We're working with Zico Law, which is making sure that our legal infrastructure for the website is sound and bulletproof. And last but not least, with the TMF Group, which is a renowned international company, which is offering their bank trustee and also shared trustee services. And all this is intended to provide a high-quality experience for all of our clients. Now, what is our track record? We're extremely proud of what we've achieved, and we are going to bring our A game here to Malaysia. I've already mentioned that we're one of the longest running and largest and fastest growing operators here in Southeast Asia. We have a regional presence, so we're present in 3 markets, and each of these markets we're fully focused on crowdfunding. We won't let anything dilute our focus on the ball. To date, we've financed hundreds of projects from 6 continents all across the world, and also facilitated financing from over 70 different countries. Today, we stand at 20,000 members strong, double-digit growth, and I'm sure that Malaysia, with our launch, it will grow exponentially. So who are we targeting here in Malaysia, right? We are connecting high-growth companies from what we call consumer-facing industries, right? So these are businesses in the technology sector, software and hardware to the broadest sense possible, real economy businesses. So these are a lot of the SMEs which are driving our economy here in Malaysia today, right? From the consumer sector, retail sector, also F&B sector, and also property as well, right? And also micro venture capital funds. This is a new trend where venture capital funds are using equity crowdfunding as a way to solicit investments from limited partners. We're connecting these people with a borderless community of investors all over the world who would act as smart investors. And this is a combination of professional and institutional investors, angel and other individual investors residing here in Malaysia, but also abroad as well. Right? So equity crowdfunding, there's a lot of talk about it, and I want to demystify it. Right? It only takes 4 steps for anyone in this room to become an angel investor or startup investor. You apply. It's a 1-minute process to fill in an online application form, 5 business days for us to basically vet and make sure that all the content is correct and updated. You go online and you select the offer that you're interested in. It's transparent. All the information that you require to make an investment decision should be posted online. In the event that there's information which is lacking, each offer has an interactive forum where you're allowed to ask questions, post comments for the entrepreneur to respond. Third is to invest. It's 1-click payment. right? You could use your debit card all across the world, or you could use internet banking if you're residing here in Malaysia to make that payment. And the last step, if the offer is successful, is for you to own shares, right? Now, there are various mechanisms which are built in to protect investors. In the application stage, there are certain type of investors types that you must self-certify, which will set an investment cap. And this is to make sure that as an investor, you're not overextending yourself beyond your financial means. In the selection process, there are transparent fundraising metrics, which means that you could actually see how many investors are participating, what the target achievement is. Third, when you invest, after you press the investment money and you've actually transferred your funds, it doesn't mean that your money disappears in the black hole. It will be held in the escrow account by our trusted partner, TMF, right? And you will also have a cooling off period, which during 6 business days, let's say you have some second thoughts or your partner gets very mad that you made an investment, you go online, click a button, and your funds will be refunded. Lastly, for owning shares, if the offer does not reach its target, right, whether it's a few ringgit short or a few hundred ringgit short, the funds which are held in escrow will be returned back to the investor. It will be refunded. And all these protection mechanisms are to protect investors, but also to put you at ease to participate in investing. Now, I've highlighted, and I say it again, I'm extremely proud to be here in Malaysia. We are going to make Malaysia our flagship market for equity crowdfunding. We're bringing our passion, our expertise, and our dedication and commitment to the market. And we're really focused on building a thriving and sustainable ecosystem here in Malaysia. For startups, we believe that it's the beginning of a dynamic and also exciting growth phase. Investors, we believe that investors here in Malaysia participate because investors have shown that they are most open to diversify investment offerings, right? And we will play a pivotal role in connecting these two communities. Why Crowdo? We believe that we're offering the strongest combination of regional access, quality deal flow, and also financial expertise. And we're here for the long run. Thank you. So next, my co-founder, Nicola, will take you through a simple product demo.
Welcome to Crowdo platform. In our platform, everybody of you will be able to connect with the key players in the startup ecosystem. Of course, you will be able to discover most promising startup in Malaysia. But also, you will be able to connect with investors, both professional investor and individual investor. Individual being angel investors, and professional being venture capital fund, both local and international. If you are a startup and you're also looking, for example, for an accelerator incubator program to support your fundraising, you will also be able to discover them here, get in contact, and choose the program that you think best fit your business. Now, let's say you are a potential investor and you're interested to invest in a local company, a Malaysian company. And for example, you are interested in a biotech space. You can run your search and you will be shown all the company in that sector according to the criteria that are actually raising funds right now. If you see something that you like, you will be able to go into a company detail page where you will have an overview of the company. You will see a video where the founder presents their company. You will have a company overview. You will be able to see the profile of the founder. You will be able to see who actually are the current shareholders of the company. Let's say that you like what you see and you say, okay, I want to see more details about the fundraising offer. You can click on the fundraising tab, and here is where you will find all the offer terms. Here where you will find the performance metric of the company. You will find also, you'll be able to see who currently invests in this round and also to download all the relevant information for the deals. So if you like what you're seeing, then you say, okay, let me see more information. You will be able to see the traditional elevator pitch where the founder explains you why you should invest in their company. You can see the strategy of the company where the founder explains you how they're going to use the money they're raising to actually deliver in value to shareholders. And you can see financials, forecast, all the numbers. It's important to understand that if there is something that you want to know and you don't find it here, you will always be able to connect with the founder and ask for more information. If everything you see kind of convinces you to invest, then the investment process is actually 3 steps away. One, of course, you need to say how much you want to invest. There are some cap limitations set by regulation that will be automatically forced and imposed here. Second step is to acknowledge that you download and you read all the documentation, all the legal document. And the third step is online payment. You can either choose to pay via debit card or through online banking. If you choose, for example, debit card, you will go through what is a typical online money transfer, which is either we go through all the confirmation you are probably used of, and you will have instant confirmation of the transfer. So once you made an investment, at any time, you will be able to check the status of your investment. You can go to your My Investment page, and you will see what's the status of your investment. For example, in this example, you will see that this investor has one investment. You will see that the company name, the amount, but also the status on the investment. This investment is the calling period. So if you change your mind during the calling period, you can withdraw the investment without any cost. And you can do it directly from here. You can also download all the documents of the deal. You can also get in contact with investors, with the founder. So now let's look at the other side of the deal. Let's say you are the entrepreneur that launched this offer, come to our website, fill in all the information about the company, and launch an offer. You want to see how your fundraising process is performing. And again, it's just one click away. You go to your fundraising page, and you will see all the investors that express interest and invest in your company. You will see the status. Some of them are in calling period, some of them are confirmed, and you will have full control on that, meaning that if you don't want to have a particular person as your shareholder, you can reject their investment. At any point in time, wherever you are on the website, either if you are an investor or a startup, you will always have access to the Learning Center. What's the Learning Center? It's like a big pool of information where you will find everything you need to know about latest regulation, the processes, the documentation, the terminology. At any point in time, either if you're looking to raise money or to invest, and you have any question you want to ask, you can go here, and you will find all the information that you need. And of course, if you're looking for something that you don't find here, you can always call us through our hotline, and we'll be happy to assist you. So as you can see, a very easy platform, easy to use, very social, and very transparent. We designed this platform for any one of you. Everyone can now be an investor. Everybody can now raise money for their business. So please go visit our platform and register and enjoy the process. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nicola. Thank you, Mr. Liu.